When this Karen blamed someone else for a crash and tried to avoid paying by claiming it was a no-fault accident, the judge immediately turned to the facts and ended the case.
On that day, I was driving and I was on the main road, and all of a sudden, Miss Nudo suddenly collided with my vehicle on the right. She swerved over to the right lane and stopped.
So, as far as I can tell, you hit her in her left driver's side rear. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor. She hit me.
Oh.
She hit my vehicle. I was on the main road, and all of a sudden, she was passing, and I in front, and she was already going ahead. And because I didn't want to hit her further, I swerved towards the left.
Hang on, just a minute, ma'am. You were on Crosby Boulevard?
Yes, sir.
There's a narrative report filed, looks like a police.
Yes.
It says, I then talked with Jean Ellaway, the driver of Vehicle 1. She told me the following. According to Jean, she was stopped on Viewpoint Court preparing to turn left onto Crosby Boulevard. Jean said she looked both directions for traffic. She said she saw none, moved out into Crosby Boulevard. During her turn, Jean said V2 came out of nowhere. Her vehicle struck V2 on the rear driver's side. Jean's vehicle sustained reportable damage to the front passenger side corner. And so then I'm going to show you another thing here. If you look here, it may be hard. That's what was submitted by the officer. And that's kind of similar to what was described in that paragraph. The car coming out of is identified as your automobile. V2 is the automobile driven by Ms. Nutu.
I was not turning left. I was already on the main road. I was on Crosby when Miss Nutu suddenly hit my vehicle.
The damage to your car is on the front passenger side, and the damage to Ms. Nutu's car is on the rear driver's side, which would be consistent with this diagram. That's what that shows. And I don't see how, I'm not following what you're telling me. You're saying she hit you?
She hit me,
She
sir.
hit you?
Yes. I was on the main road, and all of a sudden there's a slam to my right.
I don't understand how the back of her car could collide with the front of your car. That's what I don't get. Here's what's going to happen. You were turning off of Viewpoint Court onto Crosby Boulevard. When you turn onto the road in that particular position, you have to yield the right of way to the person on Crosby Road. Preponderance of the evidence is that Ms. Nutu's not at fault in this case, and if there is any fault, that lies with you.
The plaintiffs in this case, Your Honor, were uninsured. Luckily, I have uninsured motorists. The deductible was $1,000, but it ended up being only $100.
The judgment's going to be principal amount of $100. Filing fee is $50. A service fee is $60. So the total judgment amount is $210.
We thought this was a no-fault accident. That's what we were told by the police officer. We were actually shocked to see that report. And their insurance company's coming after us now for $7,000.
I don't know what to tell you other than the insurance company can do with what they think's appropriate.